What is up, Endo Warrior Goddesses? Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I am so excited that you are here. I am just absolutely loving the way this light is coming through the windows right now, so woo, we picked a really good time for this. If you're new to my channel, my name is Bailey M. Bain. It's so great to virtually meet you. I am a spiritual entrepreneur, a yoga and meditation instructor, as well as a fellow Endo Warrior Goddess. I was diagnosed with endometriosis this year officially in April of 2021, and I have been on YouTube kind of documenting my journey through my symptoms, my surgery, and treatment options ever since. So if you're new to my channel and you are in for that kind of stuff and you want to stick around, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are looking for more in-depth self-care resources in relation to your endometriosis, check out the Endo Warrior Goddess linked in the description below. Inside we have weekly self-care resources, and every Friday I go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live class or a discussion. It's oftentimes a yoga class, a meditation class, a group circle, or journaling exercise. It's always something new and exciting, so I always keep you on your toes. Lots of fun resources in there, so don't forget to check that out. Let's get into today's video though. If you haven't read by the title, today I wanted to talk a little bit more about some of the things that you shouldn't say to somebody with a chronic illness or with endometriosis. And I want to be helpful in this way too. So I'm going to actually offer a few helpful things that you can say and how to support somebody with endometriosis with your words. If we are not friends on Instagram, check out my Instagram page. I post resources there every single day, but I've been posting a little bit more about some of these things that you shouldn't say and ways to support on Instagram as well. So check that out. Before we start with some of the things that I've heard in the community, I just want to know, what are some of the things that people have told you as a person with a chronic illness or with endometriosis? I think this could be kind of fun. So tell me what people have said to you that you've kind of been taken back by in the comments below. And maybe if I can, I'll come through and respond and offer a productive way to have come about saying that, or how we could change that situation, or how as an Endo Warrior Goddess we can respond instead of react in that situation. So let's kick this off with some of the things not to say to somebody with a chronic illness or with endometriosis. It can't be that bad. Yeah, it really can. You have no idea. You have no idea. And let me just preface before I say, as human beings, we have no idea what another person is going through. And so while I know that many of you have no intention of saying these things to someone else, if maybe you are on the other side of this and you found this video, we never know what someone else is going through, and so we can't be too aggressive with people. I just feel like what you put out into the world brings back to you. And so why would you want to put nasty, negative stuff out into the world? Like, don't you want positivity in return? So just be nice and be empathic. So some of the things is, it can't be that bad. A lot of these are like name calling situations too. Like, you are weak, you are a bad friend because you couldn't hang out, or you are a bad spouse, you didn't hold up your end of the bargain because XYZ, your pain. It's blame and it's name calling, and blaming and name calling is never nice or productive. So why do it, you know? Telling people to get over it. It's not always something that you can just get over. It's not always something that you can even just flip that switch off, you know? Sometimes the pain is manageable, and it's like, okay, I can go for a walk, and I feel up to doing a gentle yoga class even though I'm in a little bit of pain right now. And other days it's like, I can't even think about getting out of bed. So you never know what people are going through. You never know how bad somebody has it. Somebody's stage 1 endometriosis can feel just as excruciating as somebody's stage 4 endometriosis. It's such an individualized thing, and that's why you just never know where someone's at and what they're, how they feel about something, or what their predisposed triggers, emotional triggers are. So just be be a nice person, have good intentions. Things like, you don't look sick, or somebody out there somewhere else has it worse, like you can manage. You know, it's not always like, I feel like sometimes we know and we feel like, yes, we know someone out there has it worse, but I'm still a human being. I deserve to feel seen and heard and acknowledged in my pain, and I deserve to not have that pain. It's just a basic human right and need is to feel seen and heard, and you basically just are telling someone that their problems don't matter because somebody else out there has a bigger problem. And everyone deserves to feel seen and heard. I think sometimes people think that they're trying to be helpful too, and they say things like, well, at least you don't have to go to work. And with that one, it's like, and my stuff died, so we lost the light here for a few. Okay, let me just wrap this up here. We're almost done. I feel like sometimes people think they're trying to be helpful when they are communicating with someone with endometriosis, when they say things like, are you sure it's not just stress? Like, yes, we're sure it's not just stress. It's been 11 years since we've been experiencing these symptoms, and we've definitely ruled out stress. I feel like stress is always the first thing we rule out. Stress is something that came up through all of my diagnoses. Like, is it stress related? Like, yes, sometimes stress can trigger a flare-up, but stress isn't the root cause of the issue at all. And then things like, have you tried this, or I did this and this helped me with that symptom. I feel like a lot of times, you know, we just aren't asking for help. We just need to vent to somebody, and that can be something that we as people with chronic illness and people with endometriosis can take with us and learn is maybe we tell the person that we're communicating with what we need from them, whether we just need them to hold space and listen, or if we're actually looking for a solution right now. Being able to communicate what you want and what you need in that moment for yourself is such a powerful tool, and it helps you build that sense of communication. It's something I've learned in my own relationship, and that's helped me out so far. So hopefully that can help you out as well. And then things like, you know, it's all in your head. It's not all in our head. It's definitely something that we are experiencing, and that just belittles the problem for us. So again, just be respectful, be nice, be human. Don't be a jerk. There's no reason to be a jerk. So some healthy alternatives that we can say instead of saying these awful, unproductive things. Let's leave that as a thing in the past. The most empathic response I've ever gotten is just simply when people ask me how I'm feeling that day. It just makes me feel good, like they're thinking of me and they care and they want to know, and it's such a simple act that, you know, oftentimes there's nothing anybody else can do, but just to know that we're supported and cared about in that way feels so good. So just ask these people how they're feeling that day when you see them, or pop in and just send a text that says, hey, I was just thinking about you and I hope that you're having a pain-free day today. Just nice little messages like that. Another thing that I have found extremely helpful is if someone is venting to you, asking them, or instead of providing solutions, asking them, how can I best support you in this moment? Or is there any way that I can support you in this moment? That sentence, it shifts the perspective for the person who's venting. It, one, lets them know that you care, but two, it lets them know that you care enough to want to take action and not just step in, but actually take action and support you in the way that you actually need to be supported in that moment. So it gives the other person that opportunity to speak up and tell them what you need in that moment. So, how do you feel today? And in what way, or is there any way that I can support you in this moment or on your journey? I think that those are just very simple, easy ways to support someone with a chronic illness or with endometriosis. But I'm just going to keep this video short and sweet. I'll be talking a little bit more about ways to support a loved one with endometriosis inside of the Endo Warrior Goddess community on Friday, live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to check that out. The link is in the description below, or you can visit bohobaileystudio.com/endowarriorgoddess. I can't wait to see you on Friday. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy healing.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Join our Endo Warrior Goddess community by clicking the link in the description. And as always, I'll be back every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday with more content.